everybody, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm standing in front of my bookshelf because this week I really just want to reorganize it. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's a bit messy at the moment, but I just don't like the general setup of it. And if I just face you down like that, like these are all like my mystery thrillers, and unfortunately it's full. So if I do actually have a couple more things I need to add to the pile. So I actually want to separate these. I don't know if you can see one row down. I want to put like maybe all my hardcovers together. I don't know. I will need to figure it out. So yeah, that's all today's video is. I hope you're as excited as I am. I don't have as many books as most creators do because I've just started out, and obviously I don't like to buy unnecessary books, so a lot of the time if it's available on Kindle Unlimited, I'd read it like that. So I don't have too many books, but I have a fair few. I'm actually outgrowing my shelf at the moment. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight in. Obviously, the first order of business is to take everything off, and then I'm also just going to dust them. I haven't dusted them for like a good couple of months, so it's going to be filthy. But first thing is take everything off. I'm obviously not going to talk through everything, but I'm going to start at the top, which is usually my like wrap-up shelf. So for the 2 months that I wait for my wrap-up, all those books go up here. So I'm going to remove them. I also did buy some new scented candles, so I've just popped them on the top because I didn't know where to put them. I might not have enough shelf for all my candles and decorations. Did I say that correctly? I might not have space on the shelves for all my candles and decorations. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm literally jabbering now, but I'm going to start at the top, take everything off and work my way down, get all the junk off at the bottom because the bottom shelf is definitely my junk shelf. So I'm going to get everything off. I'm going to either speed through it or layer it or just make it slightly quicker. And I'm going to watch A Good Girl's Guide to Murder again. And yeah, I will chat to you guys once everything's off the shelf. Well, these are all the books that I've read that I've just got off my bookshelf. Look at that leaning tower over there. So those are all the books that I've already read that were on my bookshelf. Here's all my deco and my plethora of scented candles. And then on my bed here, these were on my bookshelf, but they have not been read. They are still on my TBR. But at the time, I just needed to fill a shelf. So they, I'm hoping, don't need to go back on, but we'll have to wait and see because I don't have that much space. This over here is my TBR shelf, and that's pretty full. I don't think I can add much in it, but I usually try not to put my library books with my TBR books anyway, so we're gonna have to find a space for that. Then my little junk shelf down here. I don't know if you just heard my knee click. That was disgusting, but this is my junk shelf, which I want to kind of get rid of or just kind of tidy up and sort out a little bit, so I can maybe put some books over here that I don't really like and I don't necessarily need to display on my shelves. That's the next plan of action. Okay, now everything's cleaned off. Everything has come off and I've cleaned the shelves. I think we're just going to start with putting back my wrap-up books just on the top there. I'm not going to add any decorations until right at the end because I want to see what I can fit on my shelves. Some of my books are also super dusty, so I'll just wipe them as we go along. But let's go ahead and just put those books back because that's where they belong. Okay, I'm just going to tilt you up so the books are all up there, back in their rightful place. And then I'm going to go ahead and still use this as my fantasy shelf because fantasy is like one of my favorite genres other than like dystopia and, as you can see, mysteries. So I'm going to put fantasies here again. I'm going to avoid putting any of my hardcovers there and the taller books that I have. I want to add those on a different shelf if they will fit, but I'm going to go ahead and try and get them all up here. Also guys, there's an actual storm outside right now, so if you can hear the rain, I am so sorry, but I'm not going to let it deter me. So next, I think what I want to do is try and get all my like series that are mystery thrillers, like my Jennifer Lynn Bonds, as well as like the Good Girl's Guide to Murder on this shelf over here. And then next to that, I think I might add, I'm not entirely sure if I should add my dystopian series over there, or if I should just carry on with mysteries over there and then put my dystopian underneath that. Dystopian is my favorite, and I've just finished the Shatter Me series, so I might need an entire shelf for that by itself. So maybe I will do the rest of my mystery thrillers on this side, and then one shelf down we'll do dystopian and give Shatter Me its own shelf. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so I have most of my books back on, well, all the ones I've read, and then I have two more that I have absolutely like no space for. I don't have any like general fiction or anything like that, so I don't know where to put this. I might put it in like mysteries and stuff because it was kind of a mystery, wasn't it? And then this one I was meant to unhaul, but I just haven't had a chance to take it to the library yet, so I'll probably put it at the bottom with all the books that I don't even really like, and then all the other little bits and pieces I have there. So Evelyn Hugo has been through it, but I'm going to pop her with the mysteries. So the last shelf we have to do is this bottom shelf, which is mostly like I wouldn't say it's junk, it's just like miscellaneous things, and then books I read when I was much younger, as well as books like I have 100 Dreams, which is like a dream guide, and then I have some like other bits, so I'm just going to pop them at the bottom. So I finally finished, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. I still have some room to grow in some areas now that I've arranged it a little bit differently. So yeah, I don't know if you guys want an in-depth bookshelf tour. Please do let me know down in the comments, and I'll definitely be able to do one for you. But I will do a before and after, and let me know what you guys think. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.